Hi everyone, this is Gail. Welcome tonight to my channel where it's Be Bodacious, where we are all about not letting life get in the way of living. So I'm super excited tonight. I have an unboxing for you, and I'm also going to, not an unboxing and unpackaging, I'm also going to show you how to use it. So first of all, I'm going to a conference. Usually, you all know I take the RV or the van, but since I wrecked the van, my wings are clipped a little bit and I'm having to reformulate. And part of that is I need luggage. So I found this item. I wanted something that's going to keep my clothes safe if I hang them up. And I also wanted something that was going to be cute. I wanted something in a fun color. And, it's actually hard to find luggage that fits all of those. I also wanted it to be easy to carry, which is important for me specifically. And so I found this convertible garment bag. It's a 2-in-1. It's got a shoe compartment, and I got it on a lightning deal over on Amazon, because y'all know I do a lot on Amazon. So I found it over there. It's still at a really good price. I checked it. $39.99 is what it was just a few minutes ago. So I bought the duffel bag, but it's a little unusual. And y'all know I usually pack in totes for the van or the RV. But with this 2-in-1 garment bag, I'm really excited about it because I've been looking at suitcases, rolling duffels, and just all kinds of luggage. So this is in pink, so it's cute color for the luggage. I'm not having to buy a suitcase cover or anything like that. So if I go on an airplane, you know how it's awfully hard to spot black bags as they come off the carousel, and just about when you look for luggage, just about every suitcase out there is black, dark gray, or navy blue. Why? So a few years ago, I bought a suitcase cover. That's really cute, but for this trip, it's a road trip. I'm only going to be gone 2 nights, 3 days, so I don't need to take a lot. In fact, this is a pack with me kind of thing, and I'm probably fixing to overpack. Let's see here in the chat. We have Valerie Reese in the house. Hey, Valerie. Speaking of travelers, Valerie is a pro. And over at Valerie's channel, she is all about the adventure. And y'all, she does some really fun stuff. She's been out of the country on medical mission trips. She has a boat that she takes out on the lake here in this country and just gets to do a lot of really neat things. So, and she says she has a bright purple bag that she uses for travel. There you go. It's just, number one, why have something that's boring? Yeah. Number two, have something that's in a color, and you're much faster grabbing that bag off the carousel and heading out of the airport. You're not having to, stand there and wait, trying to figure out which bag is yours. Let me show you the bag real quick. I can share screens here. Of course, I got the pink one, but there's the other colors. This is actually a pretty good price. I'm just going to do a quick search and show you. Some of these don't have the best reviews. All right, that's what some of this is. Gotcha. So when you go through, watch your reviews, star ratings, so forth. Okay. So I actually got mine. My lightning deal was $19.99, which was a fabulous price. And Valerie puts a green ribbon on hers, so they can be identified easily. This month, I've got the conference coming up in just a couple of days, and then I am off to Kansas to go get my next service dog. So I'm super excited, but that is a much longer trip, so I'm essentially going to live out of the bag, basically, for about a week and a half. That will give me a really good chance to tell you all what I think. But Anyway, for the meantime, let me get over here, get the bag, and show you what I'm talking about. I'll get it right quick. Here we go. Ta-da! Okay. Here, it's made out of some kind of like canvas type of material. It's textured, and you can spot clean it. And there are actually a ton of pockets on here, one on each side. Now this is going to fold up, and I'll show you, zip up, and I'll show you in a few minutes. But you've got one there, one here, one on the outside, and then on the inside, ta-da, you can see you've got tons of pockets. So let me stand up so you all can see this as I hold it up. And I just think for me, it's going to be an answer to some of the dilemma I have about packing. So at least that's the plan anyway, is for it to solve some of my dilemmas. Let me get over here, and I'm going to set up and try to switch. This bag has the wings to it, and what they do is they just kind of form the sides of the bag. To put something in the garment bag, what you're going to do is you're going to pull it up on the Velcro, unzip it. Okay. Then you've got the pouch that your clothes are going to fit into. And I am probably overpacking, so no comments about that, okay? And they just fit right in here, like so. So from right in there, there is a elastic and catch under there. And this would be great, like if you're going to a wedding, or if you're going to meetings where you have to dress up and you don't want your suit or dress to get wrinkled, this is going to be great for that. So, okay, everything's in here. This is 2 outfits, shirts and pants, and you can see I still have space. So I can't do that when I'm traveling. I can't have space. So I'm going to put in a couple of extra tops that I am legitimately packing. Oh, look at this, you all. Some of you all can identify with this. Assuming I am just an old lady is your first mistake. That came off my TikTok showcase there. Okay, so I'm going to slide these in. There we go. And I'm not going to put the band around them. I'm just going to tuck them in. Zip them up. And I did that so you could get an idea of how much you can put in there. Okay. There is a hanger right here, a loop you can put some of your things through. Velcro it down, and voila, you have your hanging bag part, which is really cute, but I've got other things I've got to put in here. So the side pockets, they just zip too. We're going to roll it forward. Put it where you can see it. Always helps. And then, boom. You're going to zip the other one. You're going to do it part way because you're going to want to roll this forward. So just take it, zip it, and then take the bag and kind of roll it forward. And this is where you're going to zip down the sides. This one, this side too, same way. Roll it up. Zip down the sides. Now, I'm leaving the top open because in this part, you have got this ginormous pouch. It is huge. Can you all see that? And in this pouch is where you can put some of your other things that you need. So, my nightgown, my t-shirt, those go in there. Socks go in there. I have an extra pair of shoes. Okay, these are my house shoes. I have an extra pair there. Those go in the center compartment. Hair dryer. Hairbrush. I'm just tossing all that in right now. Not particularly paying any attention to how I put it in. Makeup goes in. And then zip it up. So I pretty much have this bag stuffed full. See up here. And there you go with the socks, the extra t-shirt, the 6 shirts, 2 pairs of jeans, the shoes. You saw what I put in, the makeup, the hair dryer, and so forth. I've got the other compartments on the side. One of these compartments has the strap. And you can put all sorts of things on the sides. Inside, I don't really think I showed you, but inside there was a couple of other pockets. One of them was mesh. Here's your other side compartment. Still has plenty of space there. See, I can put my whole hand in there and push it in really good. So on the side, back here, it has got the pocket that I told you about. You can put things in back here. But let me show you the little secret that I fell in love with. Let's say you are out and you have a suitcase, you're flying, and you want to just keep everything all together. Put your luggage handle for your suitcase right in through this. It's got a zipper on the bottom and the zipper on the top. So if you want it to be a pouch, just unzip the top. And you've got the pouch right there. Put things in. If you want it for your suitcase, then just unzip them both. And you can fit it right on there. So I thought that was a really good advantage. The straps really, I think they thought of everything. The straps Velcro together, so it's a little easier to carry. There you go that way. But see, you've still got two pockets, or the pocket on the back that you can still use. And I just want to show you, if you want to, you can put a drink in there and then just zip it up part way. Or you can put it on the side if you want to, and zip it up like so. Just don't zip quite the whole thing. So I like that. One of the other things that I like is the way the zippers fit. Now, if you're concerned about theft out of your bag and you want to make it a little more difficult for a random thief to just come, unzip, and reach into your bag, these tags, the zipper pulls, I can't talk today, are looped. Loops on each end. So just fit those together like that and put your luggage lock right in between those zipper pulls. Okay. So I'm showing you as I'm doing the handle, and I'm kind of flipping it around. But this strap that was in one of the pockets, if you want to carry it on your shoulder, by golly, they have made that possible. If you want to carry it as a messenger bag, however you want to fasten this strap. So there you go. And I just packed. I'm ready for my trip. Uh-oh. No, I'm not. I forgot my curling iron. So I'm going to throw that in next. So there you go. Zip it right back up. Voila! So what do you all think? Valerie says it holds a lot. Yeah, it does. I just put, all this stuff in there. I still have space. If I want to put a tablet or if I want to set my small computer up in there, I can just slide those right in. All kinds of extra space to put stuff in. The Ziploc bag of makeup that I just put in also has my makeup mirror. And that's in there. Yeah. So I'm excited about it. So if it works like I think it's going to, it ought to be really good. So, okay, well, you all let me know what you think about this. And thank you for hanging out with me this evening. I'm not sure where I'm going to be Sunday. We're just kind of taking this one day at a time. Will it fit under the seat of an airplane? I do not know the answer to that one. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, I thought I might have a measuring tape in here, but I do not. So I can measure it and get back with you on that. So I will do that. I'll post it probably over on Facebook, and then go from there. I don't know. I don't fly much. I'm fixing to fly a little bit more, so I'll be able to tell you then, for sure later from experience. But in the meantime, I'll measure it. So now, one thing about it, depending on how much you pack, just like with a suitcase, it can get heavy. So you're just going to need to be aware, I think, of what you're packing in here. But something I noticed was the straps all look well sewn, and that's one thing I really like about it. The straps don't look seams rather don't look like they're flimsy. I don't know a lot of I don't see any like frayed edges and things like that that you see sometimes, and that's really a pet peeve. Let me pull it over. Yeah. I don't want luggage that's going to fall apart. Nobody does. And so on this, they have got it's sewn all around four lines here, and then it's got the X in the middle. So it's gonna be a while before that pulls out. The inside of the pockets have a good solid seam there, and a good solid seam here, and this is sewn nicely, and it's folded over, maybe some type of binding. Also, catching the zipper edge there. On this pocket, I do need to show you, and I didn't really notice it that much a few minutes ago, but this pocket on this side has a space for your billfold, your pins, anything that you would need like that, your stylus, and so forth. These are plastic, but they're not a cheap plastic, like they're not bending, they're very sturdy plastic. I feel like this is a solid clip, and these little, I don't know if you want to call them brackets or what, but they are moving okay, but they're also heavy. So yeah, right now I'm thrilled to death with it. Hopefully, it'll work out great. So I'll come back. I can tell you more like at the weekend this week how this is going to do, because I got to use it for the conference. But then after I get back from Kansas, I can tell you even more. If it can handle these 2 trips, I think it's going to handle anything for a long time. Very optimistic about this and totally excited. So, all right, you all. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you're having a great night. Sorry about the tech problems. I'm going to go through and try to clip those out, and I appreciate your patience on that. So, you all go. Have a great week. This is the start of a new month. Have a great month. And I'm going to see you all Sunday night at 7:30. Don't forget, always be bodacious. Don't let life get in the way of living. See you next week. Bye.